Hello students, we have completed our heat transfer chapter up till convection. Today we'll study about radiation in detail. Okay, we have studied in our earlier part of the heat transfer chapter that what does radiation means. Okay, first of all let me introduce radiation with the definition which is given here, that radiation is a energy transfer process in which heat is transferred through space by means of electromagnetic waves. Okay, so the driving force in radiation is electromagnetic waves. Now next is thermal radiation. What is thermal radiation? Any heat flow or heat transfer by the radiation is known as thermal radiation. Okay, radiation is very effective across the perfect vacuum. When there is a vacuum created in any system, then there will be radiation will be very effective. Okay, and also through the layers of air. Means when there is space, where there is a space, there will be transfer process of heat will take place through the means of electromagnetic waves. Okay, basically all the solid bodies radiates energy when their temperature are above the absolute zero. When any of the solid body is exceeding its temperature above absolute zero, then it will radiate some energy. Okay, the amount and kind of thermal energy radiated increases rapidly with the temperature. Okay, let me explain you in easy words that a solid surface emits radiant energy continuously and distribute all over its wavelengths, that is from 0 to infinity. Okay, although a major portion is concentrated within a relatively narrow range of wavelengths, there is a certain range of wavelength for the radiation source. Okay, it depends upon the source of that uh, wavelength, that which kind of radiation source we are using. Clear? There are certain forms of emitters are there which are used for the supply of radiant energy, like infrared lamp, which has the wavelength of 1 micrometers. Okay, its applications, it is applied on high intensity radiation, means IR lamp has high intensity radiation. Same like that, ceramic rods, ceramic panels, which is being heated by gas or electricity. It has the wavelength from 2 to 4 microns. Okay, it is used basically for pharmaceutical purposes in those substances who are thermolabile. Now let's see some fundamental concepts about radiation. Basically, radiation obeys same laws of light. First, it travels in a straight line. Second, it may be reflected from the surface. The radiation heat transfer is based on two basic laws. First one is the Stefan-Boltzmann law. Second one is the Kirchhoff's law. Okay. So, according to the first line which we have read now, that it obeys same laws of light. Let us understand this. Radiation will follow the same laws which light is following. Okay, light always follow in straight line, so radiation will also travels in a straight line. Then light is getting reflected from any surface, so radiation will also getting reflected from the surface. For example, suppose the cold substance is placed in the site of any hot body inside an enclosed space. Okay, the cold body intercept the radiation emitted by the hot body. The fraction of the radiation falling on the body may be reflected. It is known as reflectivity. Then the fraction that is absorbed is known as absorptivity, and the fraction that is transmitted is known as transmissivity. So three terms we have understood here. First one is reflectivity, second is absorptivity, and third is transmissivity. Reflectivity is the fraction of radiations that is falling on the body. Okay, it may be reflected. which we will term as reflectivity. That radiations that are absorbed is known as absorptivity. The radiations that is being transmitted is known as transmissivity. Now, if we will add these three terminologies, that is absorptivity, reflectivity and transmissivity, that is equals to 1. Okay. Now, let us understand the term black body. What do you mean by black body? Basically, all the solid bodies radiate energy at a temperature above the absolute zero. That we have studied earlier. However, it not be at the same rate. Rate will not be same, but it will radiate energy. Now, for the purpose of any heat transfer, a theoretic substance is proposed and designated as a black body. When we are transferring heat or when we are allowing the heat to transfer, then we will propose and design a substance as a black body. What is this black body? Black body is a body that radiates maximum possible amount of energy at a given temperature. No physical substance is a perfect black body. The black matter surface approaches a black body when visible light alone is considered. Light colored substances deviate widely from it, but black surfaces are the better emitters of heat radiation than the polished surfaces. We also know that the black color absorbs more amount of heat and radiate it. Okay. Further, the term black is nothing to do with the color of the body. Similarly, it has nothing to do with the amount of energy it radiates. One thing to be learned from this black body is a good absorber of heat is a good emitter too. Similarly, a poor absorber is a poor emitter. When any substance is absorbing a heat in good quantity, then it will emit that in good quantity also. If any substance is a poor absorber, that means it is absorbing very less amount of heat, then it will emit the same. Okay. Now, what is Stefan-Boltzmann law? Normally, hot bodies emit radiation, and Stefan-Boltzmann law gives the total amount of radiation emitted by a black body. In the form of equation, it is denoted as Q equals to BAT raised to the power 4. What is Q? Q is the energy radiated per second. Capital A is the area of radiating surface. Capital T is the absolute temperature of the radiating surface. And B is the constant. So, according to this equation, the rate of heating depends upon the temperature and surface area of the emitter. Okay. Rate of heating depends upon two things. First one is temperature and the surface area of the emitter. At the same time, it also depends upon the absorption capacity of the material to be heated. According to Stefan-Boltzmann law, the rate of heating, at what amount of rate the heating is going on or the heat transfer is going on, depends on the two things. First one is the temperature. What is the temperature? And second is the surface area. How much surface area is of the emitter? It is a larger one or it is the smaller one. Okay. At the same time, we have to take care also of the absorption capacity of the material. We have studied it earlier that the better good absorber of heat is also a good emitter. If it is absorbing a good amount of heat, then it will emit it too. Okay. So this was your Stefan-Boltzmann law. Second is Kirchhoff's law. This law establishes a relationship between the emissive power of the surface to its absorptivity. In this law, capital E is the emissive power of a body, that is the radiant energy which is emitted from the unit area in unit time. Kirchhoff's law states that the ratio of emissive power to the absorptivity is same for all bodies in thermal equilibrium. This equation was given by Kirchhoff. Okay. Thus, for two bodies at same temperature, E1 upon alpha 1 equals to E2 upon alpha 2. E1 and E2 is the emissive power of two bodies and alpha 1 and alpha 2 is the absorptivity of two bodies. This was your Kirchhoff's law. Now, next terminology in radiation is gray body. We have studied about black body. Let's study about gray body. What is a gray body? Absorption of any energy by a substance depends on its properties. High amount of energy will be absorbed by a dark colored, opaque and rough surface bodies, while least energy is absorbed by light colored, transparent and smooth surface substances. Now what is a gray body? It is the body whose absorptivity is constant at all the wavelengths of radiation at a given temperature. Neither its absorptivity is increasing nor the absorptivity is decreasing. For example, consider a small cold body with the surface area of A and temperature of T2, which is completely surrounded by a hot black body or at temperature T1. Okay? And study what amount of heat is transferred. This experiment was performed by Stephan, and so it has given a law that is known as Stephan law. In Stephan law, it has given an equation like Q equals to BA, that is in the bracket T1 raised to the power 4 minus T2 raised to the power 4. According to this equation, it assumes that all the heat radiated by a cooler body also falls on the hotter body. This was the gray body and the Stephan's law. Okay students, this was all for today. Rest part we'll do in the next video. Thank you.